This horse would probably be my best bet of the day if it didn't draw gate 16. Clean Energy.
Clean Energy's finishing hard. It's a big over the line, but Clean Energy, she is smart. That's a great win.
Probably my best bet anywhere on Saturday. It is Eagle Farm Race 8, number 8, Ouroboros.
But Ouroboros is in one race, the rest in another, and Ouroboros is won by 4, maybe 3.
Hello everyone and welcome to another preview. It's Australian Cup Day / Tancred Stakes Day this Saturday. Awesome racing from Flemington and Rosehill, as well as Morphettville and Doomben around the country. I've got one announcement to make, so stay tuned. I think you're going to like it. So on Sunday or Monday just gone, I put out this post on my YouTube community tab, pretty much asking for my viewers' input on something they want to see new on the channel in terms of content, or something that I do regularly in my previews that you don't want to see. So I got some really good feedback on that. 9 comments, most of them were helpful. If you didn't see that YouTube community tab post but you want to say something, then you can just leave it in the comments of this video. And I know there's a user out there called Champman. Before you say bring back parodies, not gonna happen. So I got thinking to myself, what's something new I can add to the channel? Introducing Saminator's Fan Cup. It's sort of like Last Man Standing, but it's a little bit different. So you can see the 5 dot points I've got there of how this is going to work. So anyone on this video can comment down below their best bet on Saturday. Only one horse is allowed. I'm going to track the profit and loss results by doing sort of the Wolf Den formula, which is proportional staking to win $200 with a max bet of $100. The price you'll get is the starting price on Sportsbet, and you can only comment win or place bets only, no each way and no all ups / multis. So it's just a win or place bet. Obviously this is optional. You choose whether you want to comment your best bet or not. You don't have to do it every week. If you comment one week and not comment the next week, that's all right. You'll still be in the profit and loss results summary. And I'll keep a running total / leaderboard that'll be shown at the start of the previews each week, and we'll see which one of my viewers is the best. A bit lighter on in terms of bets this week. 7 in total, 4 at Flemington, 1 at Rosehill, 1 at Morphettville, 1 at Doomben. Just trying to avoid those wet tracks up north pretty much. Anyway, the first one comes up in the first at Flemington. It's number 7, Written Bly, and this was her last start run at Flemington against the boys behind Pivot City. She settled second in run here and faded out to finish 3.5 lengths away in 9th position. I like her back to 1100 metres, and I like her back to mare's grade. I think those two things combined can see a really improved performance from Written Bly. Draws gate 8 of 10, which down the straight I think is ideal. Has gone back to the jump outs since this run at Flemington at Cranbourne and ran 2nd of 12 in that jump out. I think it's going pretty well. Also, LOU and Pivot City have come out of that Flemington race and run really well. Gets in with the 53 kilos here. I know people are going to comment saying that I can't do maths because 54 minus 3 is 51. However, I'm pretty sure Tom Preble's lightest riding weight is 53, so that doesn't matter. I still think Written Bly's a really good chance, despite Tom Preble not being allowed to claim what he should. Jumping ahead to race 3, I'm in the corner of horse number 7, Prestige Schnitzel. This was her last start run behind Military Tycoon down the straight in the Ottawa Stakes at Group 3 level over the 1,000 metres. The David Braddock and Matt Jenkins 2-year-olds seem to be going well this season, and I thought Prestige Schnitzel ran pretty well. It was in the right part of the straight in that outside division compared to Enchanted By, who was on the inside, but Prestige Schnitzel still beat that horse by a comfortable length or so. I think Prestige Schnitzel takes more benefit because that was its debut run. I think from gate 3 it's not going to be as biased towards the outside part of the track on Saturday, so I think gate 3 is pretty good for a 2-year-old. I think stepping up to 1,200 metres is good for this 2-year-old in Prestige Schnitzel, and it's a pretty open field, the Thoroughbred Breeders' Stakes this year. I'm hoping Prestige Schnitzel can take it out. And in the very next race, I'm with horse number 9, Storm Season in the Vobis Gold Reef. We're going to take a look at her last start win at Pakenham in a maiden over 1,400 metres, beating a good horse called Comanche Miss. Storm Season flew late to win. She looks to have come back in really good order. This was her first up win, so she'll just take heaps of benefit out of this run. these sort of maidens at Pakenham can sometimes unearth a superstar, and I think Storm Season might well be a superstar. Gate 5, I'm hoping can settle a little bit closer. It missed the start slightly at Pakenham on this occasion. I'm hoping from Gate 5 it can sort of be two pairs back, maybe one off the inside, and with the long Flemington straight, it's just going to be hopefully powering over the lot of them and winning. The Group 1 at Flemington on Saturday is the Group 1 Australian Cup, race number 8 over the 2,000 metres. I've got not much else to say here besides I think Pride of Jenny is the best chance in the race. That's what the market thinks as well. Just the way she won in the Peter Young last start tells me she's in really good order. Up to the 2,000 metres shouldn't be a problem. She ran second in this race last year, beaten by Cascadian. A narrow defeat. There's no Cascadian in this race. For racing's sake, hopefully she can run them ragged and win again. This horse should probably have to be my best of the day on a really open card at Flemington. It is race 10, number 13, Sunset Dreaming. This was her last start trial, splitting Globe and Tempesti. Globe, a listed winner, and Tempesti, a very interesting horse from Italy. It's having its debut Australian start at Flemington on Saturday in a different race. Sunset Dreaming's got winning form going back to last preparation. Drawn gate 12 down the straight, which is really good by this stage of the day. Has shown that it's been able to sprint. It's won at this distance before. Only query is that it has got no straight form. However, I think it's a good enough horse to be winning this race. I probably shouldn't be getting too carried away with trials or jump outs. It is important that I stay true to my core racing beliefs in that trials and jump outs are sometimes misleading. This horse has trialled enormous. Rosehill, race 1, number 9, Piraeus, 1 unit the win on at $8.50, and this is the trial I was talking about. It's trial win, going straight to the front. Now this horse, 2 starts ago and 3 starts ago, both ran in the same class as what it faces on Saturday. And 2 back, it started $4.50. It's $8.50 on Saturday. I think that's pretty good value. It often gets too far back in its races, but in this trial, they've just gone straight to the front, and that signals to me intent for this start. I'm hoping they roll more forward with this horse as they did in the trial. I'm hoping from gate 7 gets a nice run on speed, and I think it's going to be pretty hard to beat. The first of the Group 1s on Saturday at Rosehill is the Group 1 Vinery Stud Stakes, race number 6 over 2,000 metres. It's Treasure the Moment's race to lose. This filly just keeps on winning. She maps perfectly for Damien Lane. She's won at this distance before. There's not much else to say apart from it's her race to lose. And the second of the Group 1s on Saturday in Sydney is the Group 1 Tancred Stakes over 2,400 metres. Dubai Honour, 2 starts for 2 wins here in Australia, smashing Animo at his most recent attempt in Australia. That form should just be winning here. Gate 4, perfect map for Tommy Marquand. I also think it's Dubai Honour's race to lose. Vauban's a very interesting runner. He can win, but I'll be siding with Dubai Honour as my on-top selection in this race. It's that time of the week. It's last man standing. Sky High Horse Racing is now leading by about $1,000. He had 100 the win last week on the Instructor in the last at the Valley that paid a very nice price. So we're all doing the chasing work now. Vinny, Sharon still in the green, me and Nikki still in the red. This is what we're doing this week. Our leader, Sky High Horse Racing, is going for a $100 win all up. Chaya Wolf into Treasure the Moment, into Pride of Jenny. Vinny hasn't gotten me through the bet yet. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I can show it on screen now. Sharon is going to have 20 the win on Bossy Nick, 10 each way Mahogany Girl, 15 the win on A Samurai Mind, Midwest, Uncommon James, and also Deacon. I'm going to have a $100 all-up win. I'm venturing into different grounds this week. It's going to be Treasure the Moment into Sunset Dreaming, and Nikki is going to have a $100 all-up. It will be Chaya Wolf into Treasure the Moment, the win into Le Vampire, the place. That's what we're doing for Last Man Standing this week. This horse is looking for 4 wins on the bounce. It's Morphettville, race 7, number 3, Sir Sway. This was her last start win in the Matrix Stakes. The Manor High Stakes at Morphettville on Adelaide Cup Day. It's running in the Matrix Stakes this week. This was first up. This was a very good performance. It looks to map similarly again on Saturday. And we'll just take heaps of fitness benefit out of this run. Should be better suited second up with a little bit more fitness under the belt. This race doesn't look too much harder. Extremely lucky, ran third on that occasion. Meets it better at the weights on this occasion, but I think Sir Sway meets it better off in fitness. It was only first up compared to Extremely Lucky. Fourth up that day. I'm hoping Sir Sway can take out race 7 at Morphettville. Finishing off with Doomben, race 1, number 9, King Potter. 1.5 units the win on at $4. This was his last start trial win at Deegan. It was a very good trial win, winning by a length and 3/4. Can any of my Queensland viewers please let me know where Deegan is, because all I know about Deegan is that it's a university in Burwood. Anyway, this horse has had 1 win from 3 starts in its career. Rolls forward, gives itself every chance. Has drawn 13 of 16 on Saturday, which is a little bit sticky. I'm hoping there's a few scratchings and it should come across and settle outside the leader. Looks to be one of the most progressive horses in the race for Annabelle Neesham and Rob Archibald. In a tough day at Doomben, I like King Potter. Now we'll move on to Let It Ride. Last week we had Ouroboros the place at Eagle Farm. It managed to win, which is even better. So it brings the total tally up to $3,128.07, and I'm playing it extra safe this week, putting it all on the place on Rosehill race 6, number 1, Treasure the Moment. She's going to be very hard to beat, so hopefully she can run top 3. I know when I did my preview of the Vinery Stud Stakes before, it had $1.05 for Treasure the Moment's place odds, but I looked on Bet365 and her place odds is actually $1.14, which looks to be some pretty good value, although it's pretty much Winks odds. Treasure the Moment, the place this week in the Let It Ride. Thanks everyone for watching this week's preview. It's going to be a 10-unit spend this week. I'm hoping on a tough day all around the country, I can get a couple of winners and pick up a nice profit. Hopefully, that's the goal. Thanks everyone for watching again, and until next week's preview, bye for now.